Raising a Chao up to a Chaos Chao is pretty much the most substantial thing you can do with the Chao Garden. Yeah, there's still all the emblems to be had, and yeah, you can always get your Chao up to like a full S rank. But as far as Chao transformation and evolution goes, this is about as evolved as a Chao can get. In short, a Chaos Chao is basically just an immortal Chao. They still have a trackable age, because that's just a function of the Chao Garden, but they don't expire, their lifespan never goes down. So it's effectively the ultimate Chao in the fact that you don't ever have to worry about reincarnating it ever again or it dying for any reason. It's your Chao forever. The good news is that it's actually not all that hard to get a Chaos Chao, but it's also not that easy. The effective process is actually very simple. It's just a matter of reincarnating a Chao twice, and then on that third life, evolving into a neutral type after having consumed at least one of each variety of animal. You can choose whatever alignment you like, you'll still get a Chaos Chao, but it of course will look different depending on its alignment. The problem then lies with those two reincarnations and the fact that a single reincarnation can take anywhere from 12 to 15 hours if not more. Again, it's really just a waiting game, but you're gonna spend a good 30 hours waiting for the whole process to happen. Chao will pretty much always die unless you went out of your way to do more than just the bare minimum for them. The good news is you don't actually have to do anything up until the actual last few minutes of your Chao's life, and then you can just gaslight him into liking you enough to reincarnate. If you see your Chao going into that gray cocoon, just reset it, try to save them, and then give them a good 4 or 5 fruit and then a bunch of pets, and they'll eventually go into that pink cocoon. Once your Chao is reincarnated twice, this third life is when you need to actually pay attention and do some stuff. You're doing the same as before, all you're really doing is just evolving your Chao another stage. Except this time it absolutely has to be a neutral evolution, and you absolutely have to give your Chao at least one of each animal before it evolves. Finding all the animals is a bit of a chore in and of itself, mainly because there's 21 unique animals, and only 5 different animals per stage. What's more is every character has at least a couple of animals that they can't get in any of their stages, so you will have to do a little bit of hopping around with characters. You can go the route of hopping from stage to stage just getting one animal at a time, but there's typically enough variety in a given stage that you can run a couple of them and not get any repeat animals. So it's really just a matter of preference. Either way, it's going to take you some 15 or 30 minutes to complete. One important thing to keep in mind is that the hero and dark aligned characters have a separate inventory for Chao drives and animals, so that can help to keep things a little more organized, just in case you forget which animals you've already given to your Chao. Once you've done all that, you can force a faster evolution if you want. Either way, they'll go into that little blue cocoon. You'll hear the same tune as always, and then if you did everything right, you'll hear that distinct little organ tune that only Chaos Chao get, and then you'll see the very notable, visible difference. We see Chaos take on many forms throughout Sonic Adventure, but the Chao here that most resembles Chaos is of course just the neutral aligned one. The dark aligned Chaos Chao gets the little devil horns and the weird boxing glove hands, and then the Angel Chao gets the halo and what appears to be hair. And the neutral one is just a little chaos. While we're on the subject of alignment, you can actually interrupt evolution the same way that you interrupt death or reincarnation, allowing you to make last minute changes to their alignment or even their stats so that way you get a different evolution type. You can even do a little reverse gaslighting so that you can change your Chao's alignment without even having to buy fruit or change characters. Which is nice because the process takes a long time as it is, so the less amount of time you can spend in menus switching characters or in a loading screen, the better. It's a fairly easy process, like I said, and once you get it down, it's pretty easy to manage a whole bunch of Chao reincarnating at the same time, which is probably the way you want to do it. Just remember that once your Chao has evolved into a Chaos Chao, it won't be able to breed anymore, and not reincarnating means not evolving and ranking up stats anymore either. So once a Chao is a Chaos Chao, it is effectively done. Thankfully, we already have a guide covering that, as well as a guide covering the initial evolving and breeding of Chao. So you can watch those videos as a quick refresher, and then once you're comfortable with the whole process, you can set yourself on the path to your perfect Chao. Throw on some Sonic or another gameplay series while you're doing all that, and like, subscribe, keep giving us your viewership, or just keep doing whatever you're doing to support us. It all helps. Thanks again, and I'll see you later.